because it's a lot of us that's not getting health care. It's a lot of us being underpaid. It's a lot of people that can't even afford their whole rent. We do all the work and they get all the money off of our sweat and back.
The price of food and the cost of living in Philadelphia is high. The minimum wage is $7.25 an hour in Philadelphia. I'm lucky enough to be in a union where I can negotiate my wages, but this should show Philadelphia across the board that you got to do something to step up and start paying these workers out on the front line.
They're making tremendous profits here in these buildings, and they need to share that with the workers. Workers are working very, very hard here in the heat, in the rain, in the freezing cold.
And these are serious jobs. These people are at the front for the Phillies, for the Eagles, for the Sixers, for the Flyers. We make the money, and they collect it all, and they want to tell us it's not really that important of a job. It's a very important job.
So back in 2016, we won the right to work at all three buildings. It was something that Aramark refused to allow workers to do. So when we won that, people got year-round work. Now we're in a situation where concession workers, other food and beverage workers throughout the stadiums are working at Citizens Bank Park, are working at Wells Fargo Center, are working at the Link. Those hours should go towards a set of benefits. And so many workers are on Medicaid or do not have health coverage. And so when you have a billion-dollar company like Aramark that's providing food for billion-dollar sports teams like the Phillies, the Sixers, the Flyers, and the Eagles, workers should have a set of benefits like health coverage and time off.
We need to be there for our families. It's kids that are not being raised by their parents because they are working and they have to work 3 or 4 jobs because they have to support their families. And it's important to all of us that we should get livable wages, we should get health care, and we should get everything we deserve because we're taking away from our kids.
We're not taking the nickels and dimes no more. This isn't 5 years ago. We went through a pandemic. We were out of work. Nobody cared about us. Nobody asked us if we needed any food, anything. The union was out there giving boxes. Now was the time for them to show that they appreciate us, and the 10 cents is not going.
It's time that y'all stop with the corporate greed and give us our health care, give us our money. We're not demanding too much.
Aramark, show some compassion and share the wealth. You're an $18 billion company.
We're humans. Humans should have health care. Like, that's a human right, right?
Whatever workers win in one area affects all workers. When workers stand up and fight and win something better in terms of wages and benefits, it affects our economy overall. It affects what employers believe they have to pay other workers. It affects what workers think they deserve and are willing to stand up for. We all benefit when one group of workers wins something better.
It's important for all workers in Philly to understand that when you fight, you can win. These are multi-billion-dollar companies, and they've gotten to that position because they fork profits over to their shareholders instead of ensuring that workers can survive. So it's important for workers throughout the city of Philadelphia to see that fighting is an answer.
We deserve everything. We deserve the whole world. Like, we deserve livable wages. We deserve health care.